So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Somalia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing.
Decent chance! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. This looks promising. There's no flag. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's been caught napping. Drilled in low. Yeah. Beckham. Can he get it through? And this is Ibrahimovic. He's in space and looking for options. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now this could be a chance. A finish of the highest order, and once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
And the shot! Davids gets it away. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Law! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Turns back here, probably the best option. He's had a shot! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
After 27 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Cafu gets rid without sophistication. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now there's a fine, real chance! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! Scholes. And he's gone searching crossfield. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, what has happened? Can he finish? It's in! And they're back in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, delightful ball. Law. Loose ball now. And the shot! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly...
Tries a shot! It's there! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. Vieira. Now, can they get him away? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. FC Tulsa clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Hunnit.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
But they've got it again.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a good ball. Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Hullet. De Bruyne. Messi. And it's Rijkaard. Law.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Law gets into some space. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And he's heaved it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Takes a shot! In he goes again! He's scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Beckham at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is...
He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style! Back where they want to be! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Cleared without complication. Good ball, good take. And the counter is on. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries to pass it through.
Somalia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. And he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. That's been cut out, well played. Scholes. Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Messi is... Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Shot a goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That's going up front in a hurry. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Oh, what a ball!
Somalia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And that has been clubbed away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Hullet. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Ibrahimovic
really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Danger averted for now. And it's Davids. Good take, and is he in? Quality ball.
There will be 3 minutes
Well seen,
time.
saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that was very necessary. Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Well read, nice interception. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Keeper has taken decisive action. He has found the way through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
CCTV is now in operation.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitution in progress.
So our quest to find the winner continues. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Scholes. Now it's Messi.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Law is onto this. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne. Now it's Ruben Neves. Chips it through. And the finish! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Law, looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! It's there! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. It is a good finish, the odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but...
Chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, that's neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Added time.
And he's picked it up out wide. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Dennis Law.
And
Number
we're off for the
23,
final time.
Mbappe. Number
This
17,
really has been thrilling.
De Bruyne.
Both sides going at it.
19,
And now for the
Messi.
final act.
Coming on the field, number 9, Fernando Torres.
Cruyff.
Number 13,
Haaland. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Number 5, Wilshere. Number
He's
7,
there to retrieve it.
Johan Cruyff.
Knocks it into
Substitutions
space.
taking place.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Neymar. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Hullet. Great chance! Sticks it away! Perhaps the final twist. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling.
Messi! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Somalia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
That's a cute ball. Gets his head on it! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Ruben Neves. Now it's Ruben Neves. Beckham. Messi. Now it's Torres. Looking to play him in. Lovely. Now... And Cruyff! Cruyff! That is beyond words! He's got himself an absolute... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to today's
The conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his
It scores! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Scholes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Ruben Neves getting this one clear. Shot, surely! This their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted. And here's Hullet. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Not the most accurate pass. Maldini. Oh, can he get onto this? Neymar. Beckham could try cutting inside here. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And it's Neymar. That's a good run down the left. Ibrahimovic. Great ball. Goes for a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
FC Tulsa really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Corner number 3 coming up. Ibrahimovic! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pull it. Foot in. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Mbappe! In by Messi. Casillas claims it, safe hands. Nesta. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No way through, so back it comes. Rijkaard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now this Law gets through on his own. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's chance for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Now, what about a counter-attack? Beckham tries making a foray down the right.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be...
Oh, what a climb! Played it again.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Davids. Now it's Beckham. Thinks about the shot. And that's been won straight back. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's shifting, great chance! And he's following up! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He can get that clear. Over to the left.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And claimed it back swiftly. Beckham tries to play it through. Messi. And this is Beckham. And he's in on goal. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Mbappe.
FC Tulsa are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way-through zone.
Fired deeply, right in! It's hit the upright. Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Neymar. De Bruyne. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that was very necessary. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a pretty loose pass. That's rather hopeful. Gave it a go, but off target.
Somalia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Nesta. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. That could spell trouble. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and mood.
And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
FC Tulsa really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ruben Neves. Cafu, great vision. Law in acres of space out wide. Law gets into a good position. And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Could move up a gear here. Scholes. That has been slung wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Messi. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Davids. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Costa Curta clears it away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking for options for movement.
FC Tulsa really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That is ended up in no man's land. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Scholes. Scholes looking to penetrate opposition lines. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Ibrahimovic. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort.
Can he finish?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rijkaard. Good ball over the top. Well, there's the clearance. And smartly reclaimed. Scholes. Can he spark a counter here? And he was quick to react. Well, they've got it again. Now, can they get him away? That's going to go a long way.
Somalia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
No, it's come to nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Bruyne. Ball driven towards the far post.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Can he get on the end of this? And he plays one through. Real chance! They've done it! 2-0! not write them off. Back they come. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either.
Oh no, this does not look good. Scholes. De Bruyne chips it through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And Messi! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can...
It's in! They have stolen level at the last! All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Davids. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Has been indicated.
Costa Curta. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Scholes. And he's gone searching crossfield. Pass somewhat off target. And they're quick to get it back. He's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin
Just
to play a part.
It is now time for our special lottery.
So all square,
Please grab
we
the
need a
tickets you were
winner,
given when you
and
were
we
walking
will
through
be
the
back
gates.
for extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Dennis Law. Number 23,
90 minutes gone
Mbappe.
and nothing between them
Number
still.
19, Messi. Number 17,
Casillas
De Bruyne.
breathes a sigh of relief as he
Coming
gets
on
his
the
hands on the
field.
ball.
Number 13,
It's beyond the defence. Look at this. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball. In he goes again. Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, Red, nice interception. He might be in here! Can he finish? It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go...
Decent chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Christ, really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Looking to play him in. Fernando Torres is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Cruyff. Now it's Torres. Knocks it into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pinches it off him.
There will be one.
And this is
minute added
Ibrahimovic.
time.
And he shoots! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! He's got himself an absolute peach. What a moment to score! A major shift in extra time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in it, won it.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this.
Extra time reaches half-time.
Volunteers for each
Well,
goal.
both teams have
Please
run
report
themselves
to the
into the
staff room
ground out there.
immediately.
Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Now it's Cruyff, and he's certainly onside here. Tries a shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ibrahimovic might just make this. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the counter is on. Wilshere threads one in. He's found the way. Oh, shooting chance! It's anyone's ball now. And another try! Now, in he goes again! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shot! Sticks it away! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. That's an excellent interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Ibrahimovic picking up the match.